Welcome back. It's been like a week or so, or 2 weeks, where we just disappeared for a second. But also it gave me a chance to think about something. The last episode was about Nyashinsky and how Nyashinsky's music and his career has sort of given me some perspective in my life and what kind of lessons that I went from that. And as well, I was talking about what it means specifically being a guy in this world of ours and the lessons that you get from some of the things. For instance, like the book by Paulo Coelho, where I was talking about where your fate is written and all of that. Yeah. The other side of that is as well the road trip mixes. I'm obsessed with not Kenyan music per se, but I'm obsessed with just the aspect of what Kenyan can be, what it will mean to create a Kenyan brand that sort of not only works for the business I want to build, but as well, I think that I can create that lives beyond myself. That's why my company is called Mkenya 3 and 4. That's why the music I'm interested in showcasing, especially with the mixes that we do, is exclusively Kenyan. I just technically joined TikTok a week ago, but it was more in terms of I was curious about TikTok. But that's sort of where I got to know the song Jibaga Jag. Then I went into a rabbit hole of what now I'm finding to be called ARBANTONE. It's very easy to just ignore that movement. It's very easy to say it's gengetone, or it's something. Like I think I saw the gengetone era come in and go very quickly. Like it was just, I was working. I went to a couple of ethic concerts, or I went to I don't know. I just went to a couple of things. But it's very easy to sit here and judge a group of guys. That's sort of why, like, I put in Kikuyu music, I put in Luo music, I put in all the other tribal music that is around Kenya, because it's very easy to say that's not my music and just focus on what. So I'm interested in every kind of music that is Kenyan. But the ARBANTONE specific genre, whatever it is ARBANTONE, it is gengetone, renewed, whatever it is, whatever you would like to call it. The thing I'm talking about today is branding. I'm a graphic designer and very interested in developing brands, very interested in creating a vision for whatever it is that I'm doing. So it could be a food company, it could be an individual, it could be a financial company, like just branding for that thing. What I find with gengetone was gengetone had, like, ilikuwa very sexually charged. It was extremely... Yes. And then they were young, kutoka ghetto. Alafu walikuwa na mademu wengi kwa hiyo mavideo zao, mademu pia hawakuwa wanacheza. So that was a branding for gengetone, right? And I think there's a lot of that as well when you look at ARBANTONE music, like ARBANTONE videos. Don't look at this video and think I'm crucifying or I'm trying to talk about how the music is good, I'm a bad, or it's neither here nor there. I'm a big fan of music and I'm interested in it as an educational piece for myself. So out of this session, what I do is whatever I talk about, I sort of do a mix. So like a road trip mix. I did the Nyashinsky one. I had the road trip mix on Thursday. Then from this one, what I'm going to do is we're going to do a road trip mix for ARBANTONE. But as well, for ARBANTONE specifically, I want to do a logo and branding around what ARBANTONE is. The problem with Kenyan music is we do not take branding seriously. Now, I think when we build up what the brand of ARBANTONE is, what they are trying to achieve, and then now we can have a competition around how the person who does ARBANTONE the best, who keeps it 100, like who's the baddest ARBANTONE saizi, who's the baddest kesho. Let's pick the lele Jibaga Jag. For you who don't know, this is your time to go and just delve into whatever this is. It's some interesting music. You will not understand half of what they are saying. I understand at least a quarter of what they are saying. Normal words, that's what I understand. I don't know. I don't know what a jibag is. I have never understood. I will never even. A jag, I wouldn't even know where a jag is. Malik, please. Before Jibaga Jag, there was a song called Lele. Lele came out like a year ago. A year plus ago. But Lele pia, I don't understand what it is. Because, yes, I do not want to get... I don't know. But Lele, I'm assuming, is a girl. I think. I don't know. Lele could be anything. Again. But, so, Jibaga Jag came from Lele. But Lele has had like a couple of remixes until you get to Jibaga Jag. I think Jibaga Jag is like the best example of continuity when you do something over and over again. Whenever we are doing branding for companies, this is what usually happens. Companies, so for instance, I sell a t-shirt. The first t-shirt I'll make might not be as good as the next t-shirt. So the first t-shirt, itakuwa labda iko na it's not as well done in terms of the quality of the t-shirt. Round 2 mazejo tunaenda tuna source vizuri. Tuna come through. Any product is like that. Any product will be, you'll start with a thing. And that thing could catch fire. So you start with the thing. So Lele, it came in and it was like, oof. A lot of people loved it. Okay, I don't think that's the first step. But I think before that there was Gengetone. Then there was Lil Minor who did a lot of songs like that. But that's the thing. If we look at ARBANTONE as the product that we have right now that we need to brand, the product is the music that is being made. That's the first thing. The second thing is they're very young people. So apart from all of us walikuwa wako featured akina Breeder, akina Major, the music is what is interesting to me. All of those people individually ni wanoma. But the music they are making is what is, for me, is interesting at this moment. And that's a product that we need to sell as a country. The example will be Amapiano. Amapiano ilianzia wakati ule kulikuwa na South African House. South African House na whatever other songs that were there, like, there was a lot of things that were going on in South Africa. But I think South Africans wanted to fight Afrobeats. Hawakuwa wanataka kuwa included in Afrobeats. So because they did not want to be included in Afrobeats, waka create their own thing. When they created their own thing, that thing defined South African music. So right now, there's a lot of others. I bet there's a lot of South Africans wako zile za sisi atufanyagi Amapiano. The fuck is this Amapiano shit? Na the same thing with Kenya. Wakati ule Gengetone ili come through, alafu kadai or whatever, alafu wase wengine wakaanzia hii shit yao. So like I understand why they didn't want to call it Gengetone. I understand why. That's the first thing. So when you look at your competition, so let's say Gengetone is competition to ARBANTONE. So you'll be like, for us to be noticed, people have to talk about us with all of these problems. Imashida iko hapa kwa Gengetone. Fuck this shit. No, we are ARBANTONE. We are the new shit. But the thing I like about ARBANTONE is more about the music. I think Gengetone was also about the music. It's just that ilikuwa na vitu mob, like ilikuwa na like it had so many things around it as a musical thing. So PR yake haikuwa poa sana. The beauty about ARBANTONE is because Gengetone crawled, ARBANTONE can crawl. Those kids were the ones who probably were in high school. Gengetone ikiwa inatandikwa. So saizi venye wanatoka huku nje wanasema mnatuambia tutaimba hizo ngoma zilikuwa the easy hata ukuje sasa the lower hanging fruit ni the kind of beats zenye wanatumia. Hizo beats mazeni mad. Like hizo beats zilikuanga na like ziko na pedigrees zimetoka kwa ngoma kali. Kayo ngoma hiyo beat ya Lele beat kali sana. So this product called ARBANTONE has a lot of things that work for it. Ikona like maridim, ikona Gengetone kiasi huko ndani, ikona zile rhymes za wase wa uko fulani Maumau akina K South venye walikuwa na rhyme iko hapo ndani, hata pia Isa like ikona iko na hiyo bad boy wa Isa. Unajua venye Isa huko na mzalikuwa anaambia Isa shit. Na ndio maana ukikuja uone like sasa hao wasanii wengine akina Meja, akina Brida wanajileta pia. Kwa hiyo form kwa zile hata sisi wacha tu drop bars hapa. The problem is akina Meja wataishi wakiwa kwa sababu wamelana, wanaelewa game. Meja si genge. Meja aliachana genge zamani sana. As a country we need to say this is our thing. Abantone is our thing kwa sababu ukienda huko manini ma TikTok
kwenye flow joka na perform pickpock anapenda kuzitoka TikTok anakuanga TikToka pickpock anapenda stick proper
like awasa wanatoa mangoma like hizo mangoma ziko kwa Abantone hata ukienda kwa zile like zile wale wase wote wanashare vitu ukikuta zile kwa reels TikToks hizo wase wanashare tu na Abantone. Mazi I hope wapiki kitu so the next growth ya Abantone isikue ati wasanii wengine wanakuja ikue beef. Hapana, ikue ni competition. We are better at this thing than these guys. Sisi ndio tuna mada Abantone. Sio ati sisi tunaanzia yetu sasa leo. This product, the thing that we are competing in should not die. Let's hope Abantone is the last iteration. From here, now we are all making Abantone. Let's make Abantone the thing of this country. Wase wa Nakuru, mazitengenezeni Abantone zenu bana. Wase wa Meru, tengenezeni Abantone zenu. Wase wa Kisumu, tengenezeni Abantone. Kwa sababu kuna wasanii huko wa hip hop, ndio? Tengenezeni Abantone zenu. Also, we need to either crown every week. We need people who are going to take it up and be like, I think there are some people who are doing it. Someone in that group needs to take it up. Someone in that group needs to champion Abantone. Whoever it is. Na in this case, mimi najua mimi tu kwa sababu kuna ngoma ya Lil Maina. Hiyo ngoma inaitwaje? Ngoma ni kali. Watu mzee anachapa ma video zingine matata. Sikia hii. Kwanza ni ngoma ya vibes.
Skia Kachi don't mind me manini niko club na mapeng wanataka kunitrace so sitens mina kamsai data inadai atenje inadai lakini stoke minta kamsai.
Okay, ni either huyo mse o stupid boy pia anaweza mpatia hiyo nini hiyo joint. Kuna jamaa fulani anaitwa YBW pia YBW Smith huyo pia anaweza nini akue the king of Kapi and Kushman Tipsy G. Kuna kadema anaitwa Shektaina Karen huyo siko sure kama ni hip hop ama gajeske era. Okay, huyu nashuku si nini.
Charlie kuishi ndo mimi nadai nataka
but ini beat ya back in the day pia.
Charlie kuishi ndo mimi nadai Charlie anazani gay fit ndo mimi nadai Charlie kuishi ndo mimi nadai
So siko sure hisi siko sure kayo ni Abantone awase wote wa Islando na hizi vitu zote ni za Islando. By the way hizi vitu zote between Burumo shikanisha hapo katikati manini za mamitaza hiyo D rusha wase like hiyo area yote ndio wase wametoka. So ndio maana nasema like in essence siko sure kali Lil Maina na fit within Abantone shit. I guess. But in terms of tukiangalia ka pick manini za back in the day na kuziremix technically. But if we want this thing to succeed, we need all Kenyan artists who do Abantone wa agree wanafanya Abantone. Kama unafanya Abantone hata kesho jua kali akuja afanye Abantone, atafuta mangoma zake za back in the day aziridu aziangushe na ubaya, hiyo bado ni Abantone. Na get so tuseme Abantone ni iko na kanini fulani ka back in the day alafu na reduce hizi. So what I'll do is for next week Monday I will have the brand that I've created for Abantone. it's going to be a spec brand. So it's like, it's speculative. It's not I'm not doing it for, and I'll do it and put it out for free. If you want to use it, you can use it. If you don't, it's okay. But I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of ARBANTONE. Not intentionally. I did not go out looking for ARBANTONE. ARBANTONE found me, and I am a convert. I'm converted into ARBANTONE. And if you're a Kenyan, I think take the time to explore anything that is outside of your comfort zone. Maybe you'll find that you enjoy some of this stuff. If nothing else, just for the creativity that is put into some of the music that they do. But as well, the support that, the only thing that we can do is support these young people and support whoever it is that is doing that kind of art to go to the places where labda akina Gengeton hawakuweza kufika pahali, labda Ogopa hawakuweza kufika, like to go outside of this country. And even if it's not to go outside of this country, it will be amazing if Kenyans, na venye tunasikizanga internet, like tunakwanga tunakulia kila, like tunakwanga online ka daily, ka tunaweza like zile vitu zote tunasikiza ni Kenya. Unajua like ikifika hiyo point ya music ile yote inachezwa kwa tenje ni ARBANTONE ama ni Kenyan music, like that will be a perfect day. Hata kama ni siku tu moja, yani matenje tu zote ziseme hii leo atuchezi ngoma ya country nyingine. So my part is to talk about the things that interest me, the things that I find interesting, to offer the space or to offer my services to people who are looking for my services. But I think the thing that we are fans of everything Kenyan. You know, we are affiliated to some guys, Nairobi Sonic, if you know about them, they share local Kenyan. I think zile vitu wao shares like my pop, like my deep Kenyan, like pop stuff, like very benga. You know, they're interested in Kenyan music, us we're interested in everything else, including music. But for me, I'm interested in, you know, all traditional kind of stuff. Where does it, like Kisii music, Luya music, Luo music, Kikuyu, old school Kenyan, new school. I think now is when I'm interested in new school. Like I think before this I was not as interested in new school because the Nairobi Sonic guys were like, they covered that space. So I was not as interested in like, but then when I saw ARBANTONE, I was like, it's a rabbit hole. The ARBANTONE mix is coming out on Thursday. Kesho kutwa. Tell me what you think, comment. If I got it right, if I got anything wrong, educate me. I would like to be educated. I'd like to, if I'm wrong about anything, I'd like to be educated. But as well, I think I'm not the best podcast in music. Like there's a lot of people who are doing stuff in music. I'm just an interested guy who's sitting here talking about the things that he likes. So if you like this, if this is interesting to you, like, subscribe. Follow me everywhere at Mkenya, at MK3NY4, everywhere. Utanipata huko kwenye streets. Love you guys. Like, subscribe, share. Thanks man. Until next time. Mazeni nipate hapo kwenye TikTok. Na dropping my TikToks. Cheers.